Hello, my name is Austin Thomas, and today I'm going to be telling you the differences between VR, AR, and MR. So, what is VR? Well, VR stands for virtual reality. Virtual reality has existed for over hundreds of years, yet has only been a working idea in today's modern age. The idea of virtual reality has existed since 1838 when a man by the name of Charles Stone figured out that you can place two-dimensional images in front of each other to make the brain process that it is staring at a three-dimensional image. Virtual reality, in a broader sense, is a simulation rather than something that is explicitly for gaming. These simulations were used in the 20th century to train hundreds of pilots using the Link trainer to simulate the effects of turbulence in flight. These were seen as a safer way to train pilots before letting them go into the sky, risking their lives, in which the military bought 6 Link trainers at the price of $3,500, training 500,000 pilots during World War II. What is AR? Well, AR stands for augmented reality. The term augmented reality was made sometime in the 1970s by computer artist named Myron Kruger. By this time period, virtual reality has started to appear as we see it today. While the term was made during the 70s, augmented reality may have started back in 1968, when the first head-mounted display VR set was created. This headset was so heavy that in order for its weight to be supported, it needed to be suspended from the ceiling. These headsets were superimposed on top of actual real backgrounds, that it was seen as the birth of augmented reality. In 1969, Myron created even more projects called GlowFlow, Metaplanes, and Physics Space, which led to the development of video plays, making augmented reality possible. So, what is MR? MR stands for mixed reality. Mixed reality is a combination of both virtual reality and augmented reality in one. It uses a combination of holograms and physical environment for the player's experience. This kind of reality is used when the user wants a very interactive experience and get some form of knowledge for what they will do later on. So choosing a branch. The branch that I decided to choose is virtual reality. My reason for choosing virtual reality is because I've not only known about virtual reality longer than the other branches, but I also have had some experience with virtual reality as well. It was something that was completely fascinating to me, and I wanted to know more about it and what I can do in certain games and how it feels to be put in the character's shoes for a video game. Why are VR training simulations important? Virtual reality training simulators are important because they provide a way for people to get a grasp of what their future career would be like. Whether it be trying to save someone's life, riding on a roller coaster, dealing with a hostage situation, or anything that someone would have to do for a career, virtual reality gives the user an opportunity and understanding on what to expect in that field. Ways to prevent motion sickness. There are many ways to prevent motion sickness. One way to prevent motion sickness is for VR is by making sure that the person has a stable setup for the headset. You can also make sure that the game doesn't require too much movement from the player as well. There are many more ways to prevent motion sickness for users. So, questions about content. What surprised me was learning that virtual reality has existed for over 100 years. The concept of virtual reality back then looked very similar to what it looks like now. I already knew that the VR industry was worth a lot and that one of the most successful systems for virtual reality was the Oculus. So, last but not least, the question is about experience. I have tried a VR headset before, and the experience was an eye-opener. It seemed pretty tame at first with the roller coaster simulations, but then I got a real experience when it came to playing VR horror games. It really puts you into the character that you play as shoes. Again, my name is Austin Thomas, and I thank you for listening to my presentation.